Hello everyone and welcome back to Leave Within on Akumu difficulty, and in this video we have chapter 13 to get through, and I just want to say we're closing up near the end of the game. Only 3 chapters left and they're all fairly easy now. It's just gonna get easier and easier, and yeah, it's kind of like, wow, this journey's almost over, which is kind of weird to think about. Now, in this chapter, we're going to be visiting the mirror 2 times. The first time will be at the start of the chapter, and the second time will be about halfway. And we also have a couple keys to get. So right off the bat, we got a couple things, items to pick up, and then we'll be going into the mirror. So for the first mirror, you're going to want to upgrade the ice bolt to level 3, or freeze bolt to level 3, and then get your magnum ammo stock to level 3. After that, you're good to go. Yeah, the thing about this chapter, there isn't really like a hard part you'll be stuck on. It's all fairly easy. The hardest part is probably either like the first section or the last section, or maybe the second to last section. With like the keepers or like the Beyblades on the floor. But anyway, oh, what do I do here? What do I pick up? I think I pick up more sniper ammo. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we actually need sniper ammo for this chapter, but it's good to stock up anyway. But we do need ice bolts, a couple ice bolts. Like, but what am I doing? Again, it's been like a week since I recorded this. Yeah, ice bolts. Definitely pick up. We need quite a few. We need about 2 of them. Maybe even 3 of them. And shock bolts. We need... Oh, yeah, we do. We need ice bolts and shock bolts. So stock up on ice bolts and shock bolts. And maybe sniper ammo as well. Although I don't think we need it. But ice bolts and shock bolts, 100% we need those. But yeah, after you stock up on those 2 things, go to the chair and upgrade your freeze bolts level 3 and magnum ammo stock to level 3. And then, like I said, you're good to go. This chapter's fairly short as well. The gameplay is only about 25 minutes long, which is quite short for a chapter. I kind of just speed through it, I guess. And chapter 14 is about 28 minutes long, and then chapter 15. The rest of the game, it's fair. The videos are longer. The videos get longer for the last 3 chapters. So chapter 14 is longer than this chapter, and chapter 15 is longer than both of these chapters. But like I said, it gets easier. So this is going to be the hardest chapter out of the next 3 chapters. And then 14 will be easier, and then 15 will be easier. I know I've said that so many times, but I just want to reassure you how, like, easy the rest of the game is. Like, we've got it. We've got it. In this chapter, I'm sure you know we're going to be going up against the Keeper again. We also got, more Rubik clones. And we also have, a new trap called, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a poison trap. And we also got a few keys as well. So yeah, this chapter, it's fairly easy, to be fair. And I strongly believe if you made it this far, like truly, if you've made it this far in the game on this difficulty, you can beat this easily. Like if this is you, like compare how you were in chapter 2 to now. That's just a thought I like to think about. Do you think you, in chapter 2, could be following along this video? Because I don't think you could. Whereas at this point in time, you've played through the entire game and you've gotten better by playing through the whole fucking game on this difficulty. And at this point, you can pull off better strategies. I know. This whole fucking point is pointless. But what I'm saying is pointless. But it's just something I like to think about, because it's like holy shit, we're coming up near the end, and it's like we've been through so much at this point. But yeah, anyway, chapter 13. So the first section is coming up. So, oh yeah, we're gonna see the Keeper here. In like a weird cutscene. We're gonna see him again like about halfway through the chapter. But we're not gonna like get in a fight or anything, we're just gonna watch him walk off. We're actually gonna get in like a boss fight with him near the end of the chapter, but we only have to kill him about 3 times. And you know, it's fairly easy with a shock bolt. Just 3 shock bolts, bam bam bam, 2 sniper shots, easy. Anyway, so make your way up, and there's going to be like an, oh yeah, there's a crossfade here because I died, because this is probably the hardest section of the chapter. So make your way in this room and then loot this room, and there's going to be like an enemy patrolling the corridor. We're just going to wait for him to turn around. Now this part can be a bit long and tedious, but as soon as he turns around, we're going to disarm the trap, and then we're going to kill the rivet clone with an ice bolt. So make sure you got the ice bolt ready. And when waiting for this guy to turn around, make sure you are exactly where I am. Make sure you're inside the room, because if you're outside of it, he might most likely see you. Now when you disarm the trap, shoot this guy with the ice bolt, and he will die. That's him sorted. Then slowly make your way back, and then wait for that guy patrolling to come back. Yeah, make sure you are exactly where I am here. Because sometimes I hid behind that weird box thing, and he saw me. So make sure you are actually inside of the room. Yeah, when he makes his way back, wait for him to turn around and then stab him, you know, in his back. It does look hard and does look a bit dodgy, but I've managed to pull it off every time without fail. So you should be able to do it. And I think that was my joystick there. But after we take him out, we're going to get a bottle, throw it where we killed the rivet clone, and we're going to kill a few people with the ice bolt. So the thing about this strat coming up is that the ice bolt might not kill everyone. It might kill, like, it might leave like a guy or 2 alive. If that happens, if they're running towards you, shotgun them, and then match them. If they're just walking away, snipe them in the back of their heads. And that's how you deal with that strategy. But you know, at sometimes you might kill everyone with an ice bolt here. Here, I actually, one guy survived, and I had to end up shotgunning him, I believe. Be careful though, because they do have guns. So make sure as soon as you shoot your ice bolt, you get into cover. But yeah, and then as soon as you kill those people, immediately turn around, because there's an enemy back here. So after you deal with that whole ice bolt section, turn around and take this guy out, and be careful because he has a crossbow, so he can fuck you up. But after you kill him, you don't have to worry about anyone coming from behind, and you can progress like normal. And we're gonna pick up another grenade as well, so we'll be using that grenade chapter 14, I think. It's weird. Chapter 14 will be the final time we use the grenade. We don't use it in chapter 15 because we don't need it. Yeah, the grenade is like to our right here. Be careful because there's a bear trap like right behind me. Oh god, it's so weird. I have like a sneeze coming, and like I can feel the sneeze, but anyway, so for this guy, what I like to do is throw a bottle at him and then shoot him, but I wouldn't do that actually, because I remember I died doing that. So just shoot him, just shoot that guy, and then you'll attract that guy, and as soon as he turns around, sneak attack him, because he's gonna walk off. So yeah, that's don't need to overcomplicate it. Shoot the guy, and then that will attract the last guy, and when he turns around, stab him. And after that, that's the last guy. But be careful, because there are like 2 bear traps, and you know, I'm gonna show you where they are, but they can catch you off guard. So there's one to our right here. Be careful, because there's a time bomb, as you can hear. Like I said, I can't hit the gameplay. Also, yeah, shoot that key, because we'll be picking that up later on. Or if you don't want to use a handgun bullet, just use a bottle or something. But make sure you break that statue. And when you're done, you know, make sure you go back here and loot, because there's at least 2,000 green gel here and a couple of trap pods. So it's really, I highly recommend getting this. And that guy with the crossbow earlier actually shot my fucking thing, which I didn't realize until now. But that's why it's good to get in the cover. Be careful, because there's a bear trap, like kind of like in this tiny room, which you can easily run into. And I almost ran into it here. And then I was like, oh shit, no bear trap. And after that, you're safe. And then you can feel free to loot, and then make your way downstairs, which is where we see the keeper for the second time. And again, it's not hard. There's one guy which is going to stab him in the back of his head, and then we're going to watch the keeper fuck off. So for here, go behind the door, and then you can actually disarm that trap through the door. If you get the right angle, you can do it. It's weird, but it's reliable. And after that, go like to the right of the door, and then flash your lantern. You need to flash it when he's there. You'll know it because he'll make this weird like noise. And you can also kind of see him. Yeah, so when you get his attention, walk back to the other side of the door. And then he'll go to the lantern, or where you flash your lantern. He'll be like, oh, there's no one here. And he turns around, and then that's when you can stab him. And yeah, we do want to do this stealthily, because then we'll have to fight the keeper. So make sure you do this strat. And stab. Stabby stab stab. After that, make your way to the right and actually pick up the shotgun ammo. Make your way to the right. Be careful of like a wire trap, because there's a wire trap here, and if you trigger it, you have to fight the keeper. So make sure you disarm that. Which I end up doing. And then just watch the keeper until he walks off. He will eventually walk off. And, you know, it doesn't take him long. He's just kind of decapitating someone, I think. Wait a few seconds. After he's gone, you can loot the rest of this room. And this is where, remember that key you broke from upstairs? Well, it's down here. And yeah, there's a green gel back here, so I recommend getting that as well. So, the next scenario, we will be... What will it be? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, it will be the explosive people. Oh, that's fine. And after that... Yeah, we're coming up to almost halfway through the chapter. That's just how quick this chapter is. Yeah, make sure you pick up that key, because again, keys are really important, especially this late in the game. So disarm the traps, you make your way forward, and we're going to come up to our second visit to a mirror. If I could burp. What we're going to want to upgrade for this second visit is to go to our Magnum and get our Magnum damage to level 5. Shit, no, that's chapter 14. No. So for this second mirror, you want to go to the Magnum and level up fire rate to level 2 and click capacity to level 2. The Magnum damage, that's chapter 14 stuff. Forget that for now. You don't have to shoot these crows, but there's like a chance they could drop something. I shoot them because I can spare the handgun ammo, but if you loan handgun ammo, I would advise against it. Oh god. There's really not much to say now, because we haven't got another scenario until about 2 minutes from now. Oh yeah, Magnum ammo for sure. Get that. Oh yeah, reload the Magnum if you know, if you used it in the. Oh god. Yeah, there's nothing for me to say. Oh come on, I didn't cut this part out. Okay. Oh god. But the fact that with, you know, there's 10 minutes of footage left, that just shows how quick this chapter is.
Gets his victim all worked up. His unholy traps. was happening to me, I could see what was going on. I could see it.
Yeah, even if you don't want to upgrade anything, you have to speak to this guy anyway to progress with the story. You have to do this. Anyway, we're in the mirror now, and we're gonna go to the chair, and we're gonna get our Magnum fire rate to level 2 and Magnum clip capacity to level 2, and that should be that. And there we go, we can move on. So we've got 3 sections left of the chapter, and they're all quite easy, other than maybe the last 2 can be a bit tricky, but you'll get through it. And then you got to save the game and make your way to the next section. So for the next section, you're going to want to place a shock bolt like next to you, and then just shoot the 3 guys who are covered in explosive bolts. And we also got another key in the corner, which you'll see in a minute. And yep, it's up there. If you just look up, it's there. Just look up, and there it is. So after you get that key, switch to your shock bolts and then shoot it kind of in front of the second door. Not directly in front of it, just in front of you, enough to keep you safe from explosive bolt damage. But yeah, shoot the next 2 guys and that should deal with them. So be careful, because throughout there could be an explosive bolt next to the 2 guys who came out of the door. So there could be an explosive bolt there, and there could be an explosive bolt there, which there is. What you want to do is just run up to it and run away, and that will make it go off. And after that, after you take out those 2 explosive bolts, you're safe. And now we've got 2 more sections left, and again, they're both fairly easy. You probably need about 4 shock bolts. Yeah, you need a lot of shock bolts for this chapter. But you can craft them. They're only 3. Are they 3 or are they 4? I think shock bolts are 4 trap pods actually, which is quite expensive now that I think about it. Ice bolts are 5. Shock bolts are 4. Explosive bolts are 3, and then harpoons and flash bolts are 2. Either way, you'll still have more than enough trap parts to get to the end of the game anyway. So, but yeah, as long as you right now have 4 shock bolts on you. Oh god, and now we got. I am so sorry for fucking yawning. We also got another key here as well. I think here a glitch happened. Like, you see Joseph run, but there's no keeper. Like, he's not being chased by the keeper. Yeah, it's a glitch. Like, you're meant to see him be chased by the keeper, but you don't. It's a weird glitch there. And there's a crossfade here because I got killed by one of the Beyblades, unfortunately. So yeah, I highly recommend turning on your lantern for this. So there's a shock bolt there. So you actually only need to craft 3 if you haven't already. So yeah, take out these 2 trap pods, and then look to your right, and there's going to be a key. Shoot it, and then you can pick it up, and then you can make your way forward. So this part, it's not hard, it's just a bit annoying, but make your way to the left side of the room, and then go down that path, and disarm this trap, wait for the fire to go off, and then make your way forward, and then go to the next right, and disarm that trap. Now this is completely random, by the way. Like, you could have been killed by now doing the exact same thing, or you could be, you know, completely fine like I am here. Now slowly just make your way forward, wait for the spike trap to go down, then disarm this trap, wait for the flame to go, get your shock bolt ready, and then run as soon as you can, and then shoot the shock bolt at the near, pretty much where you need to disarm the trap, so you can protect yourself. And then after you disarm the fucking trap, run through and you should be good. That part sucks because it's just completely random. You could like shoot the Beyblades with your handgun, and like 3 shots will take them out, but I prefer to just run for it. Only shoot them if you're like, you know, you think you're gonna die. So make sure for this next part you have 3 shock bolts and 6 sniper shots. If you don't have 6 sniper shots and you're low on sniper ammo, then handgun bullets or shotgun bullets are, you know, they're good substitutes. But you gotta kill 3 keepers, and each keeper dies to 2 sniper shots. Now immediately shoot the floor next to you with a shock bolt, and then shoot this guy with 2 sniper bullets. And that's him done. There's also, you know, there's Beyblades here, but they're not as, you know, you don't have to worry about them as much. But they can still kill you, so be warned of that. So the keeper spawn rate, I mean the keeper spawns are completely random. Like once he spawned right next to me, another time he spawned on the other side of the room. But again, 2 sniper shots and a shock bolt, and you know, shock bolt, 2 sniper shots, and easy. And yeah, the third one's somewhere there. Make sure when you shoot the the shock bolt, you wait until he's actually conscious. Because if you shoot him with a shock bolt while he's spawning, it won't affect him, and you're just gonna waste a shock bolt. But yeah, after you take out the 3rd keeper, you know, try to loot the room a bit, but don't risk your life for it. You don't need to. But yeah, just make your way through the what is that? What is it called? It's not an elevator. It's a whatever that is. Make your way in it and go up. And that's the end of the chapter, pretty much. We got another key to pick up. It'll be like as soon as we come out of it. Interesting thing about this part of the game is that during the Kidman DLC, the consequence, you can actually like help Sebastian, you know, get through this part by clicking on that weird elevator thing. I'm not sure what it is. It's in one of the Home Alone movies. I don't know what it's called, but it is in one of the Home Alone movies, wasn't it? Yeah, no, when Marv gets a fucking iron to the face. Was that another part? I don't know. I haven't seen Home Alone in years. But yeah, to your right is, or to your left, depending which way you're looking at, is the key. Pick that up, and then you can make your way forward after looting the room. And like I said, you basically beat the chapter at this point. So now we just got chapter 14 and 15. Unfortunately, the footage for both of those chapters glitch, which is weird because we haven't seen glitchy footage since like chapter 5, and it makes a return. But you're still gonna know what to do. Chapter 14, it's weird because there's like a lot of enemies in that chapter that would make it hard, but it's really not that hard. And you know, I'll go more into it in the next video. But yeah, chapter 14 isn't bad, honestly. It's like I said, I'm sure you can get through chapter 14. But yeah, that's the end of chapter 13. I hope you made it this far. Just want to let you know you're very close to the end, like unbelievably close to the end. You'll make it there soon. But yeah, that's the end of chapter 13, and next up is chapter 14, which isn't bad. It's, like I said, you can do it. Chapter 15 after that, which is the final chapter in the game. Yeah, 2 chapters left. 2 chapters left, and they're both pretty easy. God, I can't believe how close we are to the end. I've been working on this thing for like a month, and we're almost over. It's crazy. But yeah, chapter 14 next, and I'll see you then. I'll see you in the next video in chapter 14. I keep repeating myself, but I'm like, I don't know what to say. My mind is like, holy shit, we're near the end. I'm kind of freaking out, but anyway. That's the end of chapter 13. Hope you made it this far. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.